Hi everyone, I'm Frank Leal. Hope everybody's having a great day today. And I'm excited to do this video for the application presentation because as somebody who wants to be a sports commentator, sportscaster in the future, that's my career aspiration, and that's what I really would like to do in the future. So I thought it would be appropriate as a sports fan to do my artifact analysis on the Mariners 1995 playoff Game 6 against the New York Yankees. Dave Niehaus made one of the best calls ever. It remains the pinnacle, like the gold standard in my mind for sports broadcasting. And the Seattle Mariners are my favorite team, but Dave Niehaus, was a great broadcaster. He's regarded by many to be one of the greatest of all time, not just for the Mariners, but across baseball in its own right. So I thought it would be appropriate to do that just because I've been a Mariners fan since I was about 7 years old, and they never made the playoffs in my lifetime. And so, but due to the fact that the Mariners haven't had much success in ever, 1995 Game 6 in the ALDS against the New York Yankees remains kind of the pinnacle of the Mariners franchise and the highlight of the Mariners franchise until one day when they get back to the playoffs, and they haven't been in 18 years, and I'm sad. But things take time. So, of course, at that time, I want to talk about how the audience was mainly Mariners fans, Yankees fans, or just baseball fans in general. But it really, years later, the audience included me because I wasn't lucky enough to hear it live because I wasn't born in 1995 yet. And the audience was, those people there. But that call became so famous and embedded, it's immortalized in my mind in sports history and in Mariners history especially, that that years later the audience included myself. And that's what kind of, I already knew when I first heard it in middle school when I was looking at old Mariners highlights and games on YouTube, and that's the one that always comes up, 1995 Mariners Game 6 New York Yankees. I knew right away from when I was in middle school at that time. I already knew I wanted a career to do with sports, and I knew I was a good writer. I thought maybe sports writing, which I would still very much enjoy, and hearing that call just made me feel like his words are immortalized in sports history. I want my words to be immortalized like that too, and it really made me want to pursue a sports announcing. And after that, when I got to high school, it stayed with me, and I started announcing Little League games here in my hometown of Alice at the Little League field, and announcing the junior high football games, and I did the Little Olympics at the high school stadium. I would announce all kinds of stuff, and I really enjoyed it. But it all started with Dave Niehaus's call. If you haven't heard it, please click on the link to hear it. If you're any kind of sports fan, you'll love it. Just the emotion, the passion. I have a lot of passion for sports, so to hear someone on the mic with that kind of emotion and animated effect really made me realize that I want to do that too. And it doesn't matter how many times I listen to that call, I get goosebumps every time. Macklemore even has a song about it. It's called My Oh My. If you don't want to watch the whole video on YouTube, listen to the album. It's on the Heist. My Oh My wasn't a hit like Thrift Shop, but it's on that same album. And it has music in the background because it shows fantastic. So that's how that call affected me in the world of communication. I really, I go back and replay it all the time, and for me, it's just like I said, the emotion, the passion of it is just incredible, and that's the gold standard. He was the Mariners announcer from 1977 until 2010. 2009, 2010, he was going to announce the season, but unfortunately, he passed away. But the Mariners were bad for so long that his voice attracted people, just to listen to 7:10 a.m. radio on ESPN. So that's one of the great things, great calls that I listen to over and over. And it's like one day I hope I achieve that, So that's my artifact from 1995. Hope you guys enjoyed the story, and remember to give it a listen if you want. Anyways, thank you guys for listening. Appreciate it. Goodbye.